Hi, I'm Dan McKinnon, a welding instructor here at the Alberta Pipe Trades College. Today we're going to be talking about the basics of GMAW welding. Today we're using an XMT 350, it's CCCV, it's a multi-process machine connected to a 22A continuous feed wire feeder. We're using a shielding gas C25 for our shielding gas, and our wire is a ER70S2 solid wire. So we turn the machine on, then we go and check our multi-selector to make sure it's on the MIG selection. There. Our voltage ranges can be anywhere from 16 up to 20 volts for short circuit using this C25 mix. Our wire feed speed should be around 200 inches a minute if we're at 16 volts. And we turn on our shielding gas. Always stand off to the side when you're opening a cylinder of gas, just to avoid contact from any flying debris from the flow meters if something were to fail. An important step in MIG welding or GMAW welding is to make sure that all your connections are secure, that you have a good ground, your cables, your gun mechanism is all, our gun assembly is all in order, no damage. The next step is to make sure that you have proper tension on the drive rolls. So to do that, what we do, never point a gun at a bare hand, always have gloves on, and slightly bend the wire before you put it into your glove. And what we want to attain here is a nice curl, and that's telling us we have, without the wire stalling, that's telling us we have proper tension on our drive rolls. The next step is to make sure that our nozzle is clean. Right now this nozzle has some debris on it. So what I do is I take the nozzle off the gun, take my wire pliers, and just feed them inside to knock the debris out. Now that we've set up our machine and our ground connection is good and tension is good, now we can go ahead and set up our voltage and wire feed settings so that we have good temperature for welding. We just ran a 1-inch bead at 16.6 volts. Our voltage is what determines the melt-off rate of the puddle. 16 volts on 3/8 plate is fairly cold. You'll notice that the arc is very tiny. It requires a lot of heat to get it to fuse to the base metal. Another thing I want to point out, because the arc is so small, it's imperative that you be concerned about the stick-out distance. Now, stick-out distance is how far the wire is burning off compared to where it's coming out of the gun. Normal welding practices, you want to be within 3/8 of an inch of the nozzle maximum for good arc characteristics.